Section 1.5 Infinite Limits at Infinity, Asymptotes. In this section, we extend the language of limits to allow C to be infinity and negative infinity. We also allow the limit L to be infinity and negative infinity. These limits are useful for locating asymptotes that aid in graphing some functions. Let's take a look at example number 1. We want to investigate these two limits. So this is the right limit as x approach phi from above. Okay, from the right, meaning x is a little bit bigger than phi, x over x squared minus 25. So as x approach phi from the right, x over x squared minus 25. Now what you will be able to do is you can plug in a number 5.00001 and take a look. But for me, I will demonstrate by plugging in 5 plus. So this number x is 5, a little bit more than 5. Well, if x is a little bit more than 5, x squared is a little bit more than 25, okay? Then in the bottom, a little bit more than 25 subtract 25 is a little bit more than 0. Okay, here is the number 5 divided by 0. So positive divided by positive, you get a positive number. And 1 over 0 is infinity. Okay, or 1 over, a number over 0 from the right is positive infinity, which you can confirm with your calculator. Similarly, we can discuss the limit as x approach phi from the left, x over x squared minus 25. What it means is x is like a number 4.99999 and so on. So here we plug in 5 minus. 5 minus square is very close to 25 but a little bit less than it. Subtract 25. Now on the top, 5 minus is still a positive number. Okay, just a little bit less than 5 is still positive. But in the bottom, a little bit less than 25 subtract 25 is a little bit less than 0. Okay, so we have positive on the top, negative in the bottom. We get negative infinity for this limit. And you can also confirm the limit by looking at the graph of this function. Okay, so if you take a look at 5 right here, if you approach 5 from the left, it's negative infinity. And if you approach 5 from the right, it's positive infinity. Or just infinity. Then it leads to the discussion of the infinite limit. When we're analyzing a limit as x approach c from the left, f of x over g of x, where the top function on the top approach a fixed number where that number is non-zero, and the function in the bottom is approaching 0. Okay, which is our situation here. The top is a fixed number and the bottom is 0. Well, then the answer for this quotient is either positive infinity or negative infinity, depends on the signs. If the fraction on the top, numerator and denominator, have the same size, then it approaches positive infinity. But if the numerator and the denominator have different size, then it's negative infinity. Similar arguments are valid for right-hand limits.